Hey. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is awesome. I have like extra. Okay, and we're going to try to hide this. All right. So let's dig in here, shall we? First of all, we have a really awesome epic video that I need to share. Ready? Sweet. I just love that. Thank you so much, Sandy. All right. So today I am experimenting here with tech, right? And what I want to do, let's see here. Let's try that. Okay, what I want to do is share with you another one of our top episodes, which is episode number 20. Which one is this? It's 23, I think. Yes, 23, number 23. And this one was one of our top episodes, I think, because there's so many people that want to know the equipment part. They always want to know, like, what do I need before I actually start to publish or to do anything like that? Like, what information do I need to know? And so this one, normally I preach about do not get caught up in the how and the what, but instead, pay attention to like what you need to do. But this one here, because I even found myself falling into the trap of wanting to know, like, what equipment do I need? So I was a little bit late to this episode here going live, but it's because I just wanted to put the finishing touches on this podcasting equipment guide. Here's one of the amazing things that we did right on this episode is I shared not only what equipment we're using, but also how I set it up and how I actually use all of that equipment. Then created, of course, the amazing infographic. So if you want the infographic, hop on over to the blog here and grab a copy of this or comment in the post below, and I will make sure that I get that sent off to you. Now, what worked really good about this episode here is that I shared 2 locations, and I really shared real pictures of behind the scenes of how our office, like how I had all of the setup with all of the trash and all of the everything in the background, so you can see exactly how I created these things. And then, of course, go and watch the actual episode here. And I'll mute this, but you can see here's the part that I was filming in. So you can see how it looks on the back end there, and then how it actually looked on the like behind the scenes, right? This was where this was filmed. So what I love is that I'm just sharing completely all this stuff behind the scenes. What I don't love about this episode is that since I put this one together, I actually changed. I moved my office location and have completely changed the entire setup. So I did, one thing we did was we created this really awesome lead magnet, basically, because that's part of what we're trying to do. But I wanted to share this with you here. Actually, you can go to the blog, I guess, and grab it. If you go to thevirtualjen.com, you can go check out the podcast or check out the blog. And this episode is the podcasting equipment, podcast beginner equipment setup. And this guide here actually shows pictures and has like, here's how I set things up behind the scenes, right? So it was really fun to do that. And then I have done an update of this setup. So I am going to leave this up here. Okay, we're going to try this. We are going to try this. Are you ready? So I am now currently in my existing office. It's a mess, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. And I have also recorded a new episode showing this update and talking even more about the equipment and things that we learned and things that we didn't. One of the things that we really realized is that when recording in the shop out here, which is where I started the podcast for the content toolbox, I started recording out in the shop. When I was recording out there, we were getting a lot of echo. And so that was one of the things that I wanted to solve equipment wise, was to make sure that I had a little bit better sound setup. So in moving my office to the new place here, what I did was I created a completely different setup. All right, so here we go. I have myself backstage in StreamYard on, let's see if I can do this, on my cell phone. And I'm going to give you a virtual spin through here of what this looks like. So here we go. Let's see this one. Okay. See if I am here. Actually. Yep. Okay. Here we are. I'm showing you my camera, right? Okay. I'm gonna do this. Nope. This. Here we go. And let's turn the camera this way. There we go. We're getting a little bit better. And I'm going to mute this one here. Okay, so hopefully you can still hear me. So I'm going to back up here a little bit. And so this is basically my workstation, right? So behind here, what I have are I've upgraded to some little LED panel lights here, which just get turned on. Only when I'm going live. And these ones are really awesome. They actually are just like little tiny lights, and I have them right down here at the feet of, like, they just sit right on top of my desk. Okay. Then I do have my webcam that I still use, which is now showing the back of my camera. That was a weird little duplicitous moment, right? Okay, so if I back up here, you can see here is kind of the whole setup. And so over here is, this is another area that I film in front of sometimes. And there's my cats that always sit on the chair and hang out. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me because I'm going off of that microphone. All right, so that is all of this. And here we go. We're going to try, because you know what? Screw it. You guys, I am like all dressed up today in my leggings and my slippers. So that's real life. That's just what you're going to get, right? Okay, so over here, I have a little bit of daylight, and these are sheer blinds just so that I can kind of get a little bit of natural light. This is my inspiration wall. I start adding pictures and stuff up here of things that are inspiring, things that I find inspiring, right? Back behind here, I do have a beanbag, a moon pod, which I love. It's my my place to work. And over here, we have my whiteboard, which I probably should have cleaned before, coming on this, but that's what you get. And then we do have a Formula Done sign over here, which I also film in front of sometimes. as well as just another table that is used. And so everything here is on wheels, so that moves around as we need it. The dog, who is always helping, and the cats, right? My happy little office. Okay, so then over here, the other thing that I have, which you can kind of see, is, let's pull this down. So I have, here we go. I have another, like, I have the paper rolls up here. And what these do, these drop down. Oh, let's really go bright. You ready? So the paper rolls here drop down and serve as another backdrop for filming against. So I have right now purple and gray up there. I also have a green screen. So that drops down and I can actually film that direction. Or I'll move these chairs around and film against the cameras here or against closet doors. So that is the setup, and there we are. Okay, there's the whole thing. Very, very weird. Okay, we're going to remove camera gen. There we go. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. Now I have like really super bright lights because I turned those on. But go to the virtual gen and go grab this blog here, this equipment guide. I actually share pictures of everything that we had. And then you can see how I have updated this here as well. So, all right, that is it. What do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow for an update, we are doing automation for the win. And my favorite thing about this episode is I got to talk about Formula One racing and use an example story from something that happened at an F1 race and actually share how it was automation that saved the day, right, for that. So it's one of my favorite episodes, and I was so happy that it was in the top 10. So totally going to share that. All right. So we are also working behind the scenes here. We have an amazing contest promotion and some really cool giveaways and fun stuff. And that is all being put together. We're hoping to have it all ready here by Friday. So in the meantime, comment below here to be included in the contest. And go download that guide. And if you comment here, I will also share with you the infographic from today's episode, which is this amazing infographic here. Pretty awesome. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. And they're very, very helpful. So, all right, that's it. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. And watch out for automation and Formula One. Whoop.